Okay, we are back, and we are ready to look at a trio of deathmatch remix maps by Van. We previously checked out, I think, his DM3 remix. I feel like there was another one too, and I actually don't remember. Oh man, it's going to be impossible for me to find it in my list though, too. I should have looked ahead of time. But I know I've played a couple of things by then earlier on, probably like half a year ago by this point. But, oh, actually, was that one of them? No, that was something else. Anyway, taking a look at the DM5 Remix README. This is based on the original DM5 by Tim Willits. Let's see, do we have anything in particular in here? It was tested with Fitzquake, and it works in Fitzquake and Quakespasm, and enhanced Wind and GLQuake. Level information. This is my third and probably not my last single-player deathmatch remake. That's what I thought. I thought I had played two others. But I saw DM3 Remix in my folder, and I don't know what the other one was. It was probably one of the APSP packs, right? Those were also his? Oh, it was APDM3. I'm guessing. No, that was his own thing. That wasn't a remix. But maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. Because I think the APSP things, yeah, those were separate. So yeah, I played his DM3 remix. I'm fairly certain I did that. That was the occupied base. Okay. When did I play that? I played that August 14th. So yeah, almost half a year ago. This is his third and probably not his last single-player deathmatch remake. This time I decided to tackle DM5 because the original is not especially large or complicated, and I had some ideas for the theme from the original map. Mainly that the level would be some kind of huge water tank, and that there would be some kind of overflow area below it that you have to get into. Uh-oh, water. Whilst the original layout exists inside this one, I've changed it and opened it up quite a lot in order to make it more fun for single player. There are plenty of new and modified areas too, including 3 regular secrets and a super secret area. Uh-oh. I'll be here all night on this one if I try to find that. This level was quite fun to make because I was able to make it fairly quickly compared to some of my other recent maps, APSP3 being the prime example of a map that took forever to finish. Hopefully I'll be able to keep up my enthusiasm for mapping long enough to finish the other 4 DM conversions. Wow, this has story too. There's actually quite a bit of story here. About Dave the Quake Marine, who was going on a painting trip. Wait, what? Oh, I remember reading that in his other... This follows on from one of his other maps, I think. I remember him talking about the paints. He forgot the paints. The last time Dave tried to go on a painting trip, everything had gone wrong. He had forgotten his paints, for one, but on top of that, the military outpost he had gone to explore had turned out to be swarming with evil zombies and hideous creatures from the netherworld. Don't you hate it when that happens? Not only had Dave not got any painting that day, he had damn near shat his pants when he was surrounded by a group of shamblers, and in battling his way out of that place had ended up completely battered and bruised and covered in blood and don't ask. Today was a Friday, and for some reason, Friday was always the day Dave was given menial tasks that don't involve firing a gun or crashing a helicopter. Whilst everybody else loved Fridays, Dave had begun to hate them. This Friday was no different. Dave had a plumbing assignment at the old cistern building in Block G. The cistern was old, rusting, and in dire need of replacement, but the military budget has been concentrated almost entirely on shambler repellent, so the cistern was left to rust away, and the small amount of money not consumed by failed attempts at repelling shamblers with a mildly unpleasant-smelling cream was spent on sending Dave down there in his boots with a wrench, also rusty. Not an axe, though? Dave knew he had a boring day ahead of him, and that he would probably be able to get the plumbing work done pretty quickly, so he had packed his paints so that he could capture the moldy green bricks and rusting metal of the cistern on one of his canvases. The day ahead looked like it was going to be fairly uneventful, but Dave wasn't prepared to take any chances. Not only had Dave triple-checked that he'd packed his paints this time, he also made sure to take his axe, shotgun, and 25 shells in case any stupid monsters decided to emerge from the overflow. Deathmatch-specific comments. Deathmatch was actually a bit of an afterthought here, to be honest, but he tried to make it fun, at least. Since he's using the full layout of the map as opposed to keeping players confined to the original layout, it should play very differently to DM5. And it might work best as a free-for-all map, but team play might also work, but he never really played team play back in the day, so he's not sure. Damn, he actually has a long list of things. So yeah, it says that his DM1, 2, 4, and 6 remixes were in dev at this point. DM3 was the one remix that I played. And I think 5, 6, and 7 are the only ones that got released. And DM7 was also already released by this point, it looks like. There's some speed mapping stuff. He's got a bunch of his own deathmatch maps. He's got a bunch of deathmatch maps for Quake 2. It's all multiplayer stuff, though. So no single-player stuff there. Alright, let's jump into this thing. What do I need to load? This is DM3... Wait, no, not DM3. It's a DM5 remix. I was in the other folder from looking at what the name of that map was. So let's open this. I'm still going to do skill 1 because I don't know what I'm in for. But let's get this ball rolling. We may or may not find the super secret in this, because if I'm trying to get to all 3 maps tonight, I don't know if I want to spend that long. But we'll see what happens. Oh, actually, before I load up this map, though... Wait, where the heck? Oh, I wasn't in the right window. Really quickly... Okay, yeah, this is what I thought DM5 was. So this is the original DM5, just so you get a quick feel for what this map is about. And this was indeed in a... This was in a secret area in one of the Arcane Dimensions maps, too, I'm fairly certain. So you do have a slight underwater area here, but it's not... There's not a ton there. I suspect there's going to be a lot more going on underwater. There is a way into it there, though. I suspect there's going to be a lot more going on underwater in the remix, so we'll see that. But this is the kind of thing you had. You have like this multi-level, lots of right angles, very square. So this is what we have to expect. Let's go load up the remix. Okay. Already a different start. And we have grunts. We haven't seen grunts all night in any of the other stuff we were playing. Okay, I don't know what that switch... Oh, that's what it's saying is switch operated. Okay. Overflow access. Alright. Opens above. Alright. That's probably... Yeah, that's what we're gonna get to with the gold key. Okay. Oh, no. God damn it. You had to put spawns on this map. I was really enjoying playing maps that had absolutely no spawns in them. Alright, why are there barrels? That ended up not actually benefiting me at all. On the other side. Well, I guess we're going down here, then. So yeah, 4 secrets total, with 1 being the super secret. No, why? I didn't even hear this one coming. I can't get out of here, I'm just fucking trapped. I think I killed the spawn. Nope. Well, either I didn't kill it or there's another one. I have absolutely no idea. I don't see it, I just hear it. But I have no patience for spawns right now. Well, there's the key. And there's health down there. But if I take that health, I probably have to do all that over again. Can I climb here? I might be able to climb here. Or I might just get stuck. Okay. Nope. You know what would be good? Having weapons. Did I ever get more nails? I got more nails. Okay. Now, what bars did I hear raise? So I have to do... Oh, probably that. Hang on a sec. Yeah, that's 1. Let's make that not be 1. I probably could have stood to make that less than what I did. Although I'm... This wasn't vised with Water Alpha in mind, I think. But something distracted the spawn, so I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, where's the Vor? There it is. I feel like I must have missed a super shotgun somewhere. And also, if there are any secrets underwater, I'm not getting them, because spawns. I don't trust that to hit the floor. Okay, it hit itself in the face and died. Was there more than one of them, though? Oh, I think I found the super shotgun. Ow. What the fuck, dude? That seems a little rude. Like, I didn't even hear him aggro, he just suddenly launched a grenade in my face. I'm assuming... Oh god. Okay, well he's dead, that's good. And this guy seems to always be bouncing grenades the other way. And I have no ammo. Okay. That's something. The ammo fairy left you a present. Well, isn't that nice? Because, yeah, I was running low on that. So, I remember I heard both a spawn and a fiend before. Haven't heard them since then. I have a few more grenades now, too. I still have, like, no nails. Thanks for the follow. So, I gotta say, for the most part, this looks nothing like the map it is remixing. But maybe I just haven't found the part that is the actual remix yet. Because he did say kind of... That somehow bounced back there? Wow, good job, dude. That was a Galaxy Brain grenade. I gotta remember I actually do have the super shotgun now. Okay, what does this do? Oh, maybe that does the thing that I was expecting the other thing to do. Okay. I don't like the looks of this. I think I just saved, so let's... I really don't like the looks of this. Also, that forces you to take that health. Well, there's the fiends. Plural. The exit? Really? I'm not actually done yet. But I still... Ow. Well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Oh, it did launch one. I couldn't hear it over my own nail gun. What does this do? Dot, dot, dot. Is this where the super secret is, I wonder? I don't know if I can get back out of here to find the other secrets. Oh, well, shit. Probably gonna die. Yep. Oh, I thought I might get past him, but nope. Okay, I guess it didn't get to launch anything that time. Here's the shambler. Oh, wait, one of them's already down there. Well, that was great. I tried to dodge both and dodged neither. I would probably be better off doing this down here. One down. Out of nails, but one down. The exit is opening. Okay. I assume this has not opened. Question is, can I get back? So now, wait, I've killed everything? The spawn must have died. Either that or there's a bug in the enemy count. I don't think I can get back up out of here without grenade jumping, though. So, like, even if I wanted to go find the other secrets, I'm not sure that would be an option now. But, yeah, I'm having a hard time correlating this to the map it was supposedly remixing, honestly. Okay, try doing that in a direction that's actually useful. Hang on. There we go. Oh shit, I can't get out there either. Really? I don't think I'm gonna be able to grenade jump this now, because they're just gonna fall down. Yep. So, unless there's a teleporter down here somewhere that I'm not seeing, I think this was a point of no return, and I think I'm not gonna worry about the super secret. Or we can no-clip into this, I guess. You found Tim. How did you find me here? Why didn't my posse stop you? I'll just take what I have. It won't help you now anyway. And don't forget to buy oh, good God. So, that was presumably the super secret. Which you would have to find all the other secrets. Okay, and you just have to, like, go all the way down. Alright, well... that was a map. I don't know... Maybe I just wasn't looking hard enough or thinking hard enough about it, but, like, that didn't really remind me of DM5. So, I'm actually kind of confused. I wonder if anyone else has any comments to that regard. Where did I put the, browser? There it is. Very nice remix. It's a bit hard to tell the difference between the original DM5 and the remix, though. Okay, I disagree with that, because I don't see it. As always, another clever use of tight spaces from Than. Keep them coming. But a spawn in the very first room, that ain't my idea of fun. Yeah, I agree with Mike Taylor. In fact, the only time spawns are fun are when you look down on them from the top of a deep pit and you have plenty of grenades. True. And I've had that happen. I can't think of a nickname. Says, of course, that's a matter of taste, but to be fair, that spawn is not too hard to deal with. He's in water, though. It's even harder to deal with because of that, and you have, like, no ammo to work with. The map gives you plenty of space to maneuver. No, it doesn't. And it's not like the spawn is right there with you as you enter the map. I'm not a fan of spawns either, but I do think they can work well in environments like sewers when used in moderation. Did it, like, follow me into the water or something and it didn't start there? Because, like, once you're in the water, that's a bad time. As for the map, I found it to be decent and fairly enjoyable, but it's not nearly in the same league as APSP2 or 3, and I thought Negke's DM5-7 SP handled a similar theme much better. I might have to add that to the list. Is that seriously what that's called, or... Did I play this? I apparently have looked at it before. Bad Dark Cistern. I don't think I've downloaded it. I'll go ahead and write that one down for later, too. But back to this. Enemy usage came across as pretty artificial. I did find an unexpectedly interesting and bizarre secret in the final area, which was nice. I should probably add that this is decidedly more of a 3+ than a mere 3 to me. Ubiquitous has great design elements and reuse of the space in DM5. I played on skill 1, but still found the first 2/3 of this map to be quite difficult owing to a lack of ammunition and health. Yeah, exactly. The final part of the level felt a little less well-designed than what had come before, but it was better on the gameplay front. There were a couple of times that I was a bit stumped about where I was supposed to go next. Nobody else found a lack of resemblance, which has me wondering if I just, like, am looking at the map wrong. Like, let's no-clip for a second. I'm guessing this part is supposed to somewhat resemble it. Oh, well, there's one of the secrets. Oh, this part resembles it. Okay. I wasn't even thinking about it when I was in this part. Did they kill each other? That's what I was wondering, because, like, I know the spawn wandered off to fight the Fiend, but I didn't hear them die. But that's pretty hilarious if they actually got each other. But okay, so this part I can see resembling the original map. Okay. I just totally wasn't thinking about it when I was over here. I guess this might be a secret, too? Like, how do you actually get up here? Oh, wait, this is part of this. Okay, I think I was up here. Yeah, I crossed over through here. Okay, so this is an example of where my wits weren't about me as much as they were earlier in the stream. But, alright. So, that's DM5 remix down. 1448. Let me go ahead and open up the next one, which is DM6 Remix. Now, this one came out way later in 2018, actually. Actually makes me wonder if I should do the 7 Remix first, but I think I'll do them in order. The 7 Remix came out in 2012, which is right around when this one came out. But let's look at DM6 Remix, which is the Dark Portal. And this is going to be one of the most recent maps I've played outside of Arcane Dimensions, because for the most part I've been going roughly chronologically, and I've only hit like 2015 or 2016 or so in the other stuff that I've played. Let me reset the timer too. And let's take a look at the README for this. Of all the DM remakes I've done, this one has taken by far the longest to complete and caused me the most grief. I started off with a rough block out of the DM6 layout, which proved a bit small to make a satisfying SP map, so I scaled most of the areas up considerably, and added a 3rd floor and a fairly large area underneath the sections that made up the original layout. However, at some point I got stuck on what to do with the main atrium, and didn't touch the map for a couple of years. Now it's finished. The map barely resembles DM6 anymore, but the original layout remains somewhere tangled in all the new bits I added on. Okay, so it's going to be even harder for me to find the original map in this one. The gameplay is fairly straightforward, but with a couple of things I've not tried before, including some non-linear, simple route choice elements. I think I've managed to make this work fairly well, even though it was hard to resist adding the super shotgun in both routes since I feel kinda naked without it. See, that was the funny thing about the 5 remix, was I felt like I got the super shotgun rather late. Although other weapons do get introduced toward the end of the map, weapons are fairly restrained early on. After I resumed work on this map, I decided to stop using Worldcraft, the editor I have made all my previous maps with, and switched to Trench Broom, since it has far better 3D view performance and is frequently updated with new features. Whilst I'm really happy with the switch to Trench Broom, there are certain things that was easier to do in Worldcraft, and when I look at Worldcraft now, I realize just what an amazing piece of software it was for something that was released for Windows 95 in 1996. Anyway, thanks to Trench Broom and the incredible Quake community, I managed to finally finish the map. I think if Trench Broom hadn't existed, or the TerraFusion and Quake mapping Discord channels weren't there, I wouldn't have been motivated to finish the map, but fortunately both those things exist and the community hasn't just stuck around all this time, but has gotten even better. New mappers, new maps, new tools, and even old mappers like myself coming back because somehow Quake never lost its appeal. It is ridiculous to see how much stuff is still being made in the Quake community. And this story also continues the saga of Dave the Quake Marine, who had gone on another painting trip that began with the promise of capturing rusted walls with his new tube of burnt sienna, but ended with absolute chaos as the place to which he had ventured turned out to be bustling with creatures from the netherworld. Although Dave had managed to kill the vile creatures, he hadn't managed to do any painting, let alone the plumbing he had been sent to do. After all this, he now found himself in another archaic base with walls covered in rust and mold and the stench of mildew thick in the air. Dave pulled out his pocket nav computer and ran a scan of the location. Although it was missing almost any kind of detail, the scan did reveal that there was a slip gate nearby, although it was one of the weird old kind that Dave saw on TV when he was a teenager. This is actually pretty long. I'm gonna skip some of this. Dave lit a cigarette and smoke wafting seductively in the cold air and the glow softly illuminating Dave's chiseled features. They really helped take the edge off, and without them, Dave would be nothing more than another statistic, another Marine sliced by the sharp claws of a fiend or smashed by a shambler. With the amazing powers, you know what? I don't know. This is propaganda now. I'm not reading any more of this. But again, he could handle anything that was thrown at him, even with just 25 shells. They always got to mention the 25 shells. Okay, let's go ahead and load this up. This is DM6 Remix. Let's wait for that to appear. There we go. Let's get the music down. Restart the timer. Oh, I forgot though. Hang on. We want to look at the original for reference real quick. Okay. So this one, yeah, this one has a few portals leading a couple of different places, and this one, the funny thing is, I think this portal actually leads right into here, but you can also just, like, slope jump up to there anyway. Oh no, this leads to the other one, and then that leads to this one. So they all alternate back and forth. But yeah, you've got another, like, 2-level architecture layout going on. So that's what we're looking for here somewhere, but like you said, the remix is apparently hardly resemblant of the original, so we'll have to see. There are 8 secrets. I don't think I'm going to find all of them. Won't budge, there's no power. Looks like a power conduit, no power cell though. What is this, Quake 2? It's funny how he does ladders as steps. Like as jumping steps, not just steps you can walk up. Oh, that's interesting looking. So there's the power cell. That didn't take us long. That's pretty darn cool. This makes me wish that Dan did Quake 2 maps. I mean, single-player ones. Because with features like this, he would probably do a good job. That took entirely too many shells. I hear a grunt somewhere. I'm not sure this is going to help me. shot him yet. Should have dealt with this guy first. He shot me from practically behind the corner, jeez. Dot. Don't tell me that's another super secret. Is that meaningful, I wonder? Probably not. Whoops, I also fell off. Wait, a Death Knight? Okay, that feels out of place all of a sudden. I mean, not really with the setting, but it's just we've had nothing but, well, we've had ogres, I suppose. For some reason, they decide to jump down right from there specifically. Waste my grenades, damn it. Now I have no ammo left for anything but the grenades. There has to be a nail gun somewhere. Great, I get to fight a fiend with an axe now. Yep. There's gotta be ammo for something somewhere. Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, that'll work. Oh, and the Death Knight won. That's actually good. Okay, I can live with that. Oh, is there a specific entity for making monsters jump? I didn't know that. Oh, jeez, he's right up there. I might be better off... Where else did I see him from? Here. I would sure like a nail gun to go with all these nails. I must have missed it somewhere. Is this the only reason this exists? Okay. Do I know where this key goes? Did I see a green, a gold key door anywhere? Oh. There you go. Great. Just what I need to fight John Travolta with a shotgun. Oh, and also a fiend. At least I've got shells, but that's all I've got. have to have missed a nail gun. Great, I survived John Travolta. Okay, I wasn't even particularly looking for that. I'm glad it kind of happened to catch my eye. I don't know where I need that yet. I kind of forget what the receptacle looked like. So now the problem is I don't know what I'm looking for. I mean, I vaguely know what I'm looking for, but... Wonder how I get down there. Maybe from there. Or maybe that's the exit from somewhere else. There you go. Do I need to find another one? Yeah, I sure do. This is probably the exit. Oh god, there's... how many of them are there? I guess there's 3. It's very dark up here. Is there any reason to be up here? Okay. I can hit that because I powered that. Only 1 more to go. I thought there were 2 more to go, though. So that's a little confusing. This is where we started. I was half expecting... Yes, there is a nail gun that I overlooked. Okay. I was like, there's 2 nail gun... I saw the ammo and I didn't see the nail gun sitting right next to it. This is what I... This is where the thing I just hit was, wasn't it? So that one's still there. This... Okay, this side doesn't have one. Oh, maybe you have to do this after doing those 2. Okay, but then what can I do now? I don't have that key. Oh, hello, there's guys down here. At that rate, I have to wonder if I also overlooked the super shotgun, given the comments about it in the readme. Oh, there it is. There's the silver key all the way up there. I wonder if this is supposed to kind of resemble the room with the portal in it, but it's kind of mirrored from it, I think. If it is. And I guess, okay, so yeah, if the thing in the central room was a portal, then that's supposed to be like a scaled-up version of the portal room with the paths on each side in original DM6. Wait, you didn't actually get to launch one? Wait, haven't I been here? I have been here. Oh, this is the upper level of that. Alright. Oh, come on. Interesting. I'm guessing that doesn't stay there, but I'm not sure. Okay, so that just lets me cross this more directly. Guess it doesn't do anything else? Does going on there do me any good? Doesn't seem to right now, at least. So what was the point of all that? Not sure I understand. I should also probably be looking for more, like, bloody vents, like the one I found before. There's a bunch of stuff under here, too. That looks a little weird, but... can't do anything with it. Oh, I can hit it again. Okay, yeah, so having that down blocks this. Oh. Yeah, now that I didn't realize at first that you could push it multiple times. So now that I realize that, I had at least gotten to the point of realizing that having it in the up position seems preferable, and the next step after that was having it in the up position with me on it. Oh, nice time to run out of those. And she's guarding more nails. What a smug bastard. It's like, oh yeah, you want these? Else worth doing up here? This is just above where I was before, so I don't think so. Oh wait, where was that? I shouldn't have gone back this way, derp. This is not where I want to be. Let's go back to where the door was. Right here. Okay. This is the lower level of that other floor. Okay. Wait, what? Where did you come from? Clearly this is not where I want to be right now. these, and this does something here. I see. We found John Travolta's nap pod. How that didn't hit me, I have no idea. Didn't do particularly well with that. But... oh, surprise! Okay, so that blew me back up here. I guess just as a means of getting out of there. Go back around and get this health. Okay, so now... this said one more to go before. Which presumably has to mean that one. But wasn't there another one? Was there not 3 of them? Did I somehow just get myself completely turned around and confused? Maybe I did. Okay. So now when that connects... oh, I have to go up and hit the switch, right. It's a bug. Fiend leap damage is blocked if you're firing a nail gun. Oh. And it's not actually just flinching? Because I guess that would also be possible. But yeah, that's probably... that would probably explain why it's happened a couple times tonight. Alright, so what's this gonna do? The electrodes are connected, now we can do something over here. Okay, so there is no other power cell for this, we just have to hit it. Well, I'm glad I'm up here. Or maybe I'm not. What's better than 1 fiend? 2 fiends. Oh, that's not a good noise. Alright, now the problem is I need more ammo for, like, everything. Yep, guess I'm just gonna die now. If this lift could go down again, that would be great. A little bit of late help there. That is a lot of scraps. At least I have armor. Oh no. It's on both sides, right? And I'm almost out of ammo again, so that's great. Oh, there's another closet up here. Okay. Yeah, we'll see about that. Maybe it's a pair of Scottish shamblers like, "Ew, don't you think you'd fancy with your fancy red armor and stuff? Well, we'll see how long that lasts." Also, I still have the ammo problem here. I have a few grenades. Oh, okay. Some stuff opened up in here, too. You just gotta find all the little things that opened up. Are we done now? Slipgate. Oh, God. No, we're not done. Are you kidding me? So what did it say there? Enabling purge access. The heck does that mean? We still haven't actually killed everything. Okay, that's still closed. This is open just... Oh, that's the purge access. Okay. I forgot about that. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yup. Knew that was coming. That is not where I expected the switches to be, but that oh! It's another Chthon fight that spawns other enemies in. Alright. Oh, there's no third switch. And it just does it immediately. Okay. Fastest Chthon fight ever. That's a good demonstration of how to make a Chthon fight that also spawns an enemy is actually reasonable, though, as opposed to the one we had in, which pack was that? That was either I think it was Necrobrood. Oh no, we're still not fucking done. Holy shit. That is a hell of a save to drop. I'm hoping he eats a bullet. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think the Vor bullets are gone. Ran out of nails, but Shambler ran out of health, so that's fine. Where's this ogre at? There's another one. Okay, so eventually they do drop down, but sometimes they don't for a while. We're still not done. Okay, what did that do? Oops, I almost grenaded myself. I'm actually kind of sad about that because they were all bunched up nicely. Okay, that works. No, it doesn't work. There are more Shamblers. Well, this is problematic. I might be better off trying... Well, I only have 3 rockets. Okay, this is a problem. All I have is shotgun ammo. Oh, they can hurt each other too. I never really considered that. Alright, 1 down. This is significantly less threatening with 1 down. I say as I get hit again anyway. Okay. That's actually everybody. Oh, and there's more nail gun ammo. Oops. Okay. And that's the exit, I guess? I only found 1 out of 8 secrets. That feels pretty bad. But in the interest of getting all of 3 maps done tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it with 1 out of 8 secrets. So that was actually pretty interesting. I felt like there were some ammo problems at certain points. It didn't help that I took a while to actually spot the nail gun. And I could actually tell, like, a couple of places where, like, clearly, yeah, there was very loosely the DM6 idea behind it, but yeah, it's very much a different map. But I mean, that's kind of cool that, like, it really is a remix. Like, this is a completely different experience because of that. So that's actually pretty damn neat. And it even had a Chthon fight that was actually hilariously short. So it's like, oh god, oh god, there's lava. Of course, it's a Chthon fight, but then that explains why there's bars. Like, you can actually see it on this screen, the 2 switches, and there's bars, so you can't just jump across the middle, and that's exactly why. It's like, oh, that's why he did that. Okay. But yeah, I mean, even if we had to, like, go across that multiple times as a normal Chthon fight would do, I wouldn't have minded that. That's actually kind of an interesting setup. And also, like, that explains, like, the whole electrode crossing thing. Like, you set those electrodes up at the beginning, and that's what ends up electrifying Chthon. That's actually really funny. That's actually kind of clever. Alright, so let's take a look at the reviews for this one. But yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. Let me open up the DM6 remix page. One True Purple says another amazing van map. I can't get enough of it. Warzone says, this is my first time posting a review on Predicted, and I am happy to say it is a positive one. I've never reviewed anything before, so hopefully I can structure this into something coherent. I also did a hard run of the map if you can tolerate potato quality. Also, I have to apologize for anyone who watches these videos after the fact on YouTube. Speaking of potato quality, YouTube turns my videos into potato quality. I stream at 5 megabits per second. YouTube transcodes it to like 2. So if it looks like crap, that's why. It's because YouTube is transcoding it into crap for some stupid reason. Like, I'm already giving it 720p 60 video that it shouldn't need to transcode, but it does anyway. Which is why I still highlight on Twitch also, because Twitch actually keeps the source quality, so it doesn't just murder it. It doesn't, like, have the bitrate on it. So if you ever want to see things in higher quality, go to blizzwith3zs.ovh, go to the VOD search there and search my VODs there. I have a link to do that from my BQTN page as well. So you can always, like, you should be able to find the higher resolution versions on Twitch if you ever want to. It's just, if I ever experience network difficulties, you're gonna have to grin and bear that bit of it. Because since I gave up affiliate, I don't have the ability to upload videos straight to Twitch anymore. Because that's tied to affiliate. But so are ads, and I don't want Twitch making ad money and just making people's lives more annoying. Anyway, let's read the rest of this review. To start off, I like how the map introduces you to the mechanic of powering up areas with batteries in the first area of the map, so I instantly knew what I was supposed to be doing when I reached the powered down slipgate in the center of the map. Kudos to the author for explaining that little mechanic so quickly. And also, if you've played Quake 2, you recognize that mechanic, but it's cool to see it done here in Quake 1. The map seemed to break down into roughly 3 different phases. The initial battery key hunt, which had a nice sense of choice and non-linearity to it. Then the arena fight that triggers when you first power up the slipgate. The Chthon fight was a nasty surprise that turned out to be very doable. That's pretty much what I was saying too. I normally hate when mappers use Chthon, never finished Contract Revoked because that insane knockback plus thin walkways suspended over lava. I know exactly what he's talking about, and yeah, that was some bullshit. But it was kept very short and sweet in this map. The red armor given to the player before the fight was essential to the fight working, and I was able to deal with those nuclear radius lava rocks without trial and error. I appreciated how he dies in the first lightning strike instead of 3. I mean, it was 3 lightning strikes, but it was back to back to back, and you only had to hit the switches once. It would have been a slog otherwise. The last phase at the bottom of the map was just the cherry on top. It was a little anticlimactic compared to scripted sequences that came just before it, but it was still a fitting conclusion to the map. I mean, I felt like going down there was like you thought you were finally done. You thought you were breathing a sigh of relief, but no, you weren't done, so I thought it worked. I also must say the visuals on the map are pretty solid. The set pieces and detail and geometry was nicely done. I felt like I was playing an Arcane Dimensions map with all the vents, steel girders, chains, and pipes around, making the map feel like a genuine place instead of an abstract maze. Non-base monsters felt a little out of place visually, but are totally fine based on how much they add to the map gameplay-wise. Like, I almost commented on that early on, too, when I found the first Death Knight, but, like, the setting, like, all the enemies work with the setting pretty well. So, like, yeah, it's always jarring when you see both base enemies and non-base enemies in a map, but, like, it didn't clash with the setting, really. Overall, the map is a solid 5 out of 5. It's just consistent high quality throughout, and I look forward to checking out the author's other maps. P.S. Also, the story section in the README was hilarious. Remember, kids, if you want to be a badass Slipgate warrior, just smoke a pack of Malboros a day. Bruno says, first of all, as always, sorry for my rusted and Brazilian English. Played on level hard. I hate Nightmare. My first run on this map was a delight. Like mentioned above, I really like how the author can communicate the purpose and details of the map in a natural way. The objective to be searching for batteries was clear from the beginning to end. I found 5 of the 8 secrets and the Easter egg at the end. At first I thought Blooded Grates now? Because if it was a power-up, I think no one would have found it before the final fight. I like the branching paths. So it's funny that he says the Easter egg at the end. We might have to go back and look for that. Because I thought normally you would have to get all the other secrets first. I like the branching paths to power up the portal. Feels like several maps combined into one. Some of my complaints. Maybe because in the original Quake, the easy path was to the left, I always go left path first. In this map, it caused me to go the long way with a simple shotgun. Maybe put a super shotgun in both ways, which I thought he mentioned in the README. But I guess he didn't do it. And leave weapons like the super nail gun on one and the thunder on the other, like in 1000 cuts. I didn't find the thunder, but I think it's a secret. Yeah, I didn't find it either. I don't think I even found... Did I find the super nail gun eventually? I might have. I forgot already. Another issue is that when the portal charges up, and maybe I haven't read it in the heat of the battle, I didn't realize that the emergency rooms were open. Right. It took me a while to catch on to that too, and I only found them like one at a time. So I was axing and making the monsters fight each other a lot. After the fight, I was all packed for carnage again. And last, personal issue, I hate when there's a door that's obviously a door that when you touch says nothing because I think it's a secret and keep searching. After you pick up the battery in the right pathway, I was sure that it was a door in the orange pipe. I had to no-clip to find the drop to the rocket launcher. Huh. 2 highlights for me. In the battery room on the left, there was a shambler. When I was in the middle of the fight, I heard a fiend noise. I really panicked for 2 seconds, thinking it was on my back. Nice coincidence. And in the right path, when you're going to the air pipe to go back, you fight the shambler, and then in the corner of the screen, I could see the fiend approaching. That was nearly cinematic. Huh. Spirit says, the best map I've played in ages. Dan, you're a master at Quake style and gameplay. Greenwood says, the only thing that stinks about this map is now I'm torn between which is my favorite Dan map, this one or Occupied Base. Pulsar says, I just played it for the first time. It's now on my list of most favorite maps. Ugador says, this is what Quake was made for, perfect map. And Triple Agent says, moody map from the very beginning, just the way I feel it should be. There is a heavy focus put on a central place around which all the action orbits tightly, giving much sense of place and purpose. There are some puzzles, there is a great deal of verticality of the spatial design done the proper way for benefit. The Dark Portal itself at the very first glance does strike me as a haunting construct, building the bulk of atmosphere. Yeah, they did a good job with that. Goals are clear enough to be understood intuitively and reached without becoming perplexed on the way, albeit not dead obvious. There are 3 major paths: Golden Key, Silver Key, and then the path of ignition, further leading upwards and down. The environmental clues are readable. There's noteworthy elegance in spatial design already mentioned, clever recurring use of most introduced spaces in a cross-sectional manner, weaving pathways without the labyrinth effect being imposed to the player, owing to the timing aspect implemented well. Yeah, things didn't get too maze-like. I feel like I got a little disoriented once or twice on like where to go next before I really caught on that there were 2 completely separate paths. But other than that, you weren't likely to get lost due to interconnectivity in this one. In terms of difficulty and level balance and intelligence and combat design, this is a superb map. The difficulty level is simply just right, talking about hard difficulty. Oscillating around menacing, but ultimately not very hard. If to apply a reasonable skill to resolve the situations, it's enjoyable. And hilarious background in the README file. But to promote smoking as a no-no, that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't want to read too much of it. Alright. So that does it for that. I might come back and take a look at, try to see what secret at the end they were talking about, but it might be too late where I saved, I'm not sure. I'm gonna take a break first, and then we'll come back, we might poke around this one more time, and then look at the one map that we have left when we get back. Okay, we're back. Real quick, I'm gonna take another look at my last save here to see if we could find whatever super secret is being referred to. Because it sounded like it was right at the end. Well, maybe not a super secret, but a secret right near the end. So that's another ... door. So there's multiple of those. It's also very dark here. Oh, what's that? Or is that just where I came in or something? No, what is over there? Can I get up there anyhow, or...? Oh shit, I saved before all this stuff? Okay. I kinda wanna ignore these guys. Can I just leave, like, one of these guys alive? They're all fighting each other anyway, almost. How do I get down? Okay, so... Well, no, this is... That's not helpful. This is where that is again. I'm wondering if there's supposed to be a way to get up there, besides rocket jumping. Or maybe rocket jumping doesn't even work. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, that probably... I guess the way I was supposed to get there was, yeah, checking under a lift. I guess I forgot to do that in this map. Oops. What about under this lift? I don't think anything can fit under there. Then what about this? Why is that in front of it? I don't know. Let's just, see what's in here. Oh, there's a switch that I can't press. Well, I guess I'm not going to find out what's in there. I don't see any bloody grates. Yeah, I'm not sure. This one may have to remain a mystery for now. So I want to get to the one other map. So let me load that up. Let's throw this on for a second while I'm going between things. So the final one is the DM7 remix. Based on the original Quake Deathmatch level DM7 by American McGee and David Namaski. Wait, Namaxi? I'm not sure if that's a typo. No, I guess that's... He types it the same way in two places, so I guess that's correct, and I read it wrong the first time. This level doesn't exceed any standard limits, but due to having excessively high poly counts compared to the levels that shipped with Quake, it's unlikely to run well on the original executables. Another single-player DM remake, this time of American Mickey's DM7. For some reason, I thought this would make an interesting single-player level because of the wide-open layout, which is something I haven't really done outside of some of my speed maps. This made it quite a challenge for me to come up with a route that worked nicely, but I think what I came up with in the end works well, and I'm quite happy with it. Unlike my DM3 remix, this is much less faithful to the original layout and contains many modifications in both SP and DM. Oh yeah, hang on. This came out also in 2012. Let me update the, let's reset the timer and update the thing. let's go back down to where we were. It felt like a weird castle and even weirder box setting, so I ran with the castle idea. Themed it with E1M5 Gloom Keep textures. Okay, so it's going to be terracotta then, I guess. And replaced the giant box with rocks. The theme for the windpipes came in later as I was developing the map and provided some much-needed contrast to the blocky stone architecture of the castle. There are 3 real secrets and 1 super secret. The super secret is hard to find and doesn't give you anything useful. Don't no-clip to find it because American McGee will be sad. Oh, it's going to be another one of those things like the Tim Willits one. Please note that you do not need to hit every grate with your axe to find secrets in this map. All the secrets have clues and all the regular ones are reasonably easy to spot. I'm still going to miss them. As with DM3 Remix, I started this level because I was working on a big map that was not progressing very well and I wanted a short break. The big map is actually the same one I was working on back then. Someday I'll finish it. This level was conceived as part of a mini-episode of DM map conversions. If you're a Quake map author and are making an SP version of any of the other DM maps, then get in touch and maybe we can team up and finish the lot together. Oh, this story is not about Dave. It's also very long. Oh no, it is about Dave. It starts by talking about Stefan. Yeah, no, this is too long, and it's too late, and I don't want to read all of this right now. But apparently, Dave is on the way to Stefan's dingy castle. Knowing that Stefan had many friends in the Netherworld, Dave sharpened his axe, loaded his last 25 shells, as he does, and clambered into a vent which would take him inside the castle grounds. The long and the short of it is, Stefan loves the Netherworld, Dave hates it. So this is an interesting part, and I actually want to show the original because of this. The Deathmatch-specific comments start out by saying, DM7 is probably the least known and played of all the official DM levels, most likely because it was not released with Quake, but instead sometime afterwards. And indeed, the version of Quake that I am running in Quakespasm doesn't even have DM7. But the part that's interesting about it is when I finally did boot up DM7, I went to the remaster has it. So I went into the remaster and booted it up, which I am going to attempt to do here as well. Hopefully it will capture as I expect it to. Where are you, Quake? The moment I opened it, I was like, I recognize this map, and this is not what I recognize it from. Alright, branding screens, yeah, get on with it. And BethesdaNet that I don't care about. Also, the volume is way louder in here now. Which is funny, because I thought I had to turn the volume up earlier, but no. It's actually plenty loud. So, if we load up DM7, if this looks familiar to you, but it looks familiar not from Quake 1, then you may be correct. I heavily suspect what happened with this is that it was ported to Quake 1 later. I might be wrong with that. I might have my sequence of events confused. But as the README was saying, there's this wide open area. Actually, there's, I guess, a couple of wide open areas with these long arcing stairways. And we've got an underwater segment. There's actually quite a bit to this map. But this is kind of the part that people tend to find memorable, I think, or at least I do. Oh, and this also leads out here. Okay. So, the interesting thing about that is, though, let me go over here and open one other thing. So, now for just a second, we're in Quake 2, because Quake 2 DM1 is the edge, which is what Quake 1 DM7 is. Of course, the pickups are going to be different. Some stuff isn't going to be quite the same. The interesting thing is, like, the texture use is actually way more varied in the Quake 1 version. Here's that other portion. And here's the water that we just came up in the Quake 1 version. And here was that inner area that had, like, the different set of textures. And here is the armor. That much is the same. This is what leads to the watery area. So yeah, this was a Quake 2 deathmatch map. That is also a Quake 1 deathmatch map, and now we're going to play the remix of it. So let's go do that. Oops. Alright, we got the timer ready to go. There actually is a vent right at the start, but he said not to shoot every single grate, so... the first thing I hear is a fiend. That's not great. We got fish. I think one of the fish just died to the fiend. This seems kind of brutal so far. I would like a weapon to deal with these fiends and stuff. Alright, well we've got... Wait. I thought that was the nail gun. It was the super nail gun. Also, I'm almost dead. I don't suppose you've got any health for me anywhere. I'm gonna have to go underwater and I'm gonna get killed by the fiend immediately. I also don't have a super shotgun, so yeah. This is probably a rip and we'll have to start over. There's two of them. And they both ended up in the water. Okay, well, I'm not dead. It'd be nice if there were some health. There's nails there, there's shotgun shells here. There you go. Really gonna try seeing if I can make this work. Oh, hey, there's health. Okay. I'm gonna say I have to try to make this work with 18 health. No thanks. Alright, deal with the actual threat first, then we can deal with these guys. Okay, interesting. Are these stock textures, or are these nave textures? Getting my textures confused. But I remember those... I feel like I remember those specific windows from one of the secrets in Red 777, which is absolutely a nave map. Okay, so what exactly did that do? It opened these. Did it open all of them, or just that one? Just that one, I think. Interesting. Why? Okay, good. Too bad I didn't have the, quick thought to grab the grenade launcher first. Would have helped for all these guys if I'm gonna... Nope. Nope, I'm not. I'm just gonna fucking die. Like, that's literally the only way to deal with these guys without running out of ammo. Also wondering if I overlooked the super shotgun. It's really weird to have the regular shotgun and the super nail gun, and that's it. There were shells up there. There's also shells over here. Okay. Watch from the inside. There must be another way in. I'm trying to see if there is over there, but... You would think that would be a way in, but it's not. Locked. There must be a switch nearby. Don't know what I'm looking for here. Oh, that was way in the beginning down there. Okay. That's gotta... Is that the switch? This kind of looks like a secret, but... Is there a way to get into it from above? Oh, there is. Yeah, you had to do that. That's kind of, devious. Gee, I'm glad I had just enough nails for that. So far this isn't reminding me a whole lot of the original DM7. I'm trying to, like, see it in the outer area here. I supposed to get over there from here? No, probably from over here. Oh wait, that's where I was before. I don't need to get over there. Uh-oh. Where's the other one? That's a key. Okay, good. There are more nails here. Heavily suspecting I've overlooked the super shotgun. I hear another vor. And there it is. And I don't really have enough ammo for anything else either. There's the super shotgun. Okay, never mind. Am I supposed to go down that way? Doesn't seem like there's much I can do here. Where's the other guy? There he is. Crap, one got behind me that quickly? Damn. Well, I don't like what that did to my health, but... I could go for some armor pretty soon. Nope. And just before I ran out of nails. Wait, what? Why did it say only one more to go when I didn't kill anything? Unless... That wouldn't make any sense anyway. That was 3 rockets. That wouldn't be enough to kill a vor. So, I'm confused. Wait, that was 2 boxes of rockets? Okay. kind of wondering if there's any secrets on here. No, doesn't seem like it. Alright, and we got the gold key. I can't get back up that way. Darn. Oh, okay, that's one way to get back over here. I don't think I can get to where I was here, though. I think I gotta go back down. Other side. Okay. Oh. Think you're done already? No. Check the pillars for supplies. Oh. You're going to need them. Oh, jeez. Shit. What? Once again, it said two more, and then suddenly everything was dead. And once again, I have found none of the secrets. And what did it open at the end? It said you're now free to go. But, does that mean I actually have to go back up to where I just was? It probably just, like, threw me back down to the bottom, just toss all that other stuff at me? Yeah, then it lets you leave. Okay. Well, I didn't find any of the secrets, which I feel a little bit bad about. But more than that... Oh, I need to reload this. Oh, right, because, yeah. I need to load up the official remaster to get DM7. I'm trying to figure out, like, where was the resemblance to DM7 in that? Because I definitely didn't really feel like any of this, because like there was like the outer perimeter kind of thing, but there weren't any like steps like that. And you don't have like, well, let me think about that, because the rocket launcher was kind of... And I mean, you do... Okay, so you have this underwater section, but it's not a moat the way that it was in the remix. And I feel like you don't really have an equivalent to this area. Yeah, I kind of am having trouble seeing that. Let's look at it one more time. Unless there was another DM7 that wasn't that DM7. Because, like, so yeah, sure, you have this outer perimeter. And I think we might have got the rocket launcher right around here. But that's... I can't really even call that a resemblance to the original map. So yeah, I feel like it's very, very loosely adapted at most. The usage of water is different. Obviously, the wind tunnels don't exist in the deathmatch map. Take one more look on this side. Like, this is all cool and all, but I don't really get it. This looks like it could resemble something, but not what I just looked at as DM7. So yeah, I kind of don't get it on this one. Well, let's see if anyone else mentions anything that, like, causes anything to connect the dots that I'm not realizing here. Let's go and look at the other user reviews. Like, I can't really grade this as a remix because I don't see the resemblance. This first comment just feels kind of like generic to all people working on Quake in 2012. I get really happy seeing that people are still working on Quake. SDM to SP conversion out there? It might be. It's so easy to forget how small the level actually is. The space is used so well that it doesn't feel that brief at all. It doesn't go on too long either, despite the fact that the actual size is quite small indeed. The architecture and gameplay are both brilliant. Couldn't really ask for a better DM turned SP. Alright, they're seeing something I'm not. Very smooth architecture and great lighting would indeed be a very cool DM map. Dumb question, but where is the original DM7? I bought my Quake CD ages ago, and DM7 was not included. Huh. Well, if they have a link to it, let's see if this link works. It does work. Let me download this and see if it is in fact the same thing. Awesome, but I couldn't find any secrets. Okay, at least I'm not the only one. One of my favorite small maps ever, in fact not so small. I usually don't like very serious, I don't take these kind of maps very seriously because they heavily rely on respawning enemies in very short spaces with little to no sense of progression and often are based on a good idea with little development and less exploration, but this is not the case. Geophobia is a masterclass on how to deal with this limitation, action development in close distances, perfect balance of the tactical approach and the strategic thinking, and well-tempered respawn. Or not so tempered. Sometimes it goes full overdrive, but that's fine. So when a little one takes time, monsters and interest compatible as a medium-large map. You now have something special at hand. You know you have something special in hand. You'll always be wanting some more, and that's great. The only thing to be noted as somehow weak is the few secrets and the improbable to find super secret, which does nothing to improve the game. If there's something to discourage the exploration, it's to know that all monsters are over. I don't know. I feel like after you killed everything, that's when you tend to go back and look for secrets, and I don't like maps that, like, close off, you know, backtracking. Mike Taylor says, I can't believe I never played this before despite being a big fan of Van's other SP maps. This is a perfect example of how a physically small map can provide a real challenge, with waves of monsters appearing in response to satisfying progression in ways that are very hard but fair. I found no secrets, which meant that for much of the time I was very low on ammo, but somehow that added to the challenge rather than being merely irritating. Really good work all around. The thing people are saying about how this does offer really good progression while also relying on teleporting monsters in actually makes this a really interesting juxtaposition to the Kona maps I was playing where everything teleports in, and in some cases that seems necessary because it's going to reuse parts of the map, kind of like this does, really. But in other cases it seems like kind of unnatural and forced in Kona's maps, where it's like, why didn't you just, like, situate enemies there to begin with? So it's interesting to see it feel potentially more natural in a setting like this. Of course, you also kind of expect that in a DM turned SP map, I guess. But yeah, so I just downloaded this DM7. Let me see. What's in here? Okay, it's seriously just the one file. Let me just plop it in the id maps folder. And let me launch this and see whether it's, am I gonna be able to load this? Yes, I am. This is not the same DM7. What the hell? This would explain a lot, actually. There's two DM7s. They put a different DM7 in the Quake remaster. And the one in the Quake remaster is actually a port of a Quake 2 map. This is very much not the DM7 we saw in the remaster. And I don't know why it's a different map. I don't know why they would replace this, an actually unique map, with a Quake 2 deathmatch port. So, you can immediately see we've actually got the moat. Oh. Oh, what is that? I didn't actually look at that last time. Probably shouldn't have picked that up, since it just kind of makes everything washed out and harder to see. But okay, yeah, and is this going to be the rocket launcher? This is the rocket launcher. That's what I figured. So yeah, the remix is expanded based on this, and obviously has, like, much more rounded terrain and whatnot. It's not all square like this is. And it has, like, that whole other... It has, like, the sort of, like, watchtower kind of things and whatnot. But yeah, I can actually see a resemblance here. And then if you go in the water, you've got that underpass that had the health in the remix. And then you've got this underpass that brings you into here. And you've got stairs to come up. There's another rocket launcher there. So, like, the stairs are here are different, but, like, they obviously, then obviously put in some progression down there, where, like, stairs eventually came up after you hit switches or whatever. Or killed things, I forget which thing triggered it. One thing I haven't figured out yet is, oh, this is the wind tunnel, isn't it? So this just spits you out up here. Yeah, okay. Is there one on the other side too? So these are the wind tunnels that were barred in the remix. No, there's only one in this map. Although, wait, what's down here? I stand corrected. There was another one. And there's a quad up here. And this overlooks all that stuff around and in the middle. So, okay, yeah. I can definitely see where the remixed this map. I don't understand why this was replaced. I don't even know if I should call it replaced, because this, like the README stated and like the folks on Quadicted said, this came out after the initial release of Quake, and I wonder if that's why, if the remaster didn't even count this, and they just added the other thing on as like an Easter egg, like give me kind of thing. But if this exists and was effectively DM7, I don't see why you would put a DM7 that's actually Q2 DM1 instead. Add that as DM8 and include this one. That's just weird. I wonder if there's any... I'll have to look and see if there's any threads on like the Steam discussion forum or anywhere about why DM7 is different. But okay, that was a surprise I wasn't expecting. but I'm glad that there was a link to the real thing on the original DM7 on Quidicted. So that we could actually see where the resemblance came from. Alright. Well, that being said, it's stupidly late, and I actually have to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to get going at this point. But... And I do feel bad about not finding the secrets in these maps, but... We're gonna have to leave it at that. We got through all the stuff we wanted to get through. I'll have to figure out what I want to do next weekend.